So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a cute ball. He's found space here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian.
Good chance here! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Yamal. He's in a great position here. And a header! No, not the best of headers. Çalhanoğlu battling for the right to play in the early stages. That's Busquets. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nico Williams. Kalulu. Çalhanoğlu. Busquets. Gyökeres. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Mbappe. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Great vision. And it's played in. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Kvaratskhelia. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Danso spots it and intercepts. So what can they make of this? Now this could be a chance. He's picked his way through. Almada. And Kyle Walker. Saliba. That's Busquets. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's neat. Thinks about the shot. And that's been drilled in. And that is well cleared. Gyökeres. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Onana.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Mamardashvili claims comfortably. Kyle Walker. 15 minutes till half-time. Saliba. And it's Martin. Yamal makes a move down the right. Oh, easy pickings there. Gyökeres. That's going wide left. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Roulet.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Çalhanoğlu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Çalhanoğlu, and that has left him in a heap. Onana. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking for the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Williams' chance! Goal! Excelsior! A goal at a really telling moment. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Excelsior have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Excelsior up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Excelsior have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Excelsior leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal. Onana.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's been played through. Rafael Leao. Oh, super ball. And he's in on goal. Great chance! Martin getting this one clear. Now there's a fine ball. Rafael Leao! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's a decent clearance. Nico Williams. And he shoots! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Played out wide. Oh, it's played into the area. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Threads one in. He's onside. Big chance, corner. It's their second corner of the game. Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Çalhanoğlu. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's aimed into the middle. Kvaratskhelia. Onana.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Walker calmly anticipates. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now this could be a chance. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. But they've got it again. And real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Excelsior find a position of real strength now.
El dorsal
Look at the
5,
space
cambio
here.
de jugadores.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Brozovic. Gyökeres. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, this looks sharp. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, nicely intercepted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, well measured. He's found a way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That has been slung wide. Oh, sweet feet. Çalhanoğlu. Yamal. Now it's Elmas. Elmas unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Brozovic. And here's Thuram.
Habrá 3
It's
minutos
made its
de
way
descuento.
to him. Didn't quite work for him. Roulet. Well timed, excellent interception. Kyle Walker. For Çalhanoğlu. And that has put paid to that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders.
Rafael Leao! Goal! Excelsior! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rafael Leao. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in a great position here. Ball in towards the... Getting up there! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, look at the space here. Looking for the run. Danso makes the interception. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Kvaratskhelia was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he's let fly. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
That's a decent clearance. Nice physical challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, no joy this time. Martin. Not the most convincing of passes. Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot! And it's in! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Roulet. And he is... Shoots!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Çalhanoğlu. Gyökeres. Great vision. And the ball is out of play. Almada. He's being urged to shoot. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cleared without hesitation. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Saliba calmly anticipates. Now it's Mbappe. Half-time getting close now. Roulet. Nico Williams. Excelsior do have a chance to counter here. Martin promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, they've got it again. Yamal.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Rafael Leao. He's shifting through the gears here. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Excelsior firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. That gets us going once more. Busquets for Çalhanoğlu. And here's Mbappe. Kvaratskhelia. Çalhanoğlu. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Çalhanoğlu deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Onana. Yamal. This looks... Chance to shoot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Roulet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Kalulu clears it away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Threads one in. No way through. Oh, terrible pass. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Passing is crisp and sharp. Excelsior are 2 up early in the second half. He is through here. Williams. Yamal. Kyle Walker. Kvaratskhelia. That's Busquets. And here's Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space.
A header! It's hit the upright. No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Great defending, strong and determined. He has found a way through. Martin wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Çalhanoğlu. That is great defending, so alert. Mosquera did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Saliba. Busquets. Almada. Mbappe is having a shot! No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So we have movement on both
Nico
benches.
Williams. Number 55.
Excelsior perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Coming on the field. Number 9.
And it's Jones.
Number 23. Jones. Number
Say
77.
Samuel.
Malcolm. Substitutions taking place.
Brozovic. Martin. That's a good run down the left. Looking to play him in. Here's Rafael Leao. And a chance! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Excelsior find a position of real strength now. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? He's free, he has got space. Oh, that's nice. And the finish! It's a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Excelsior are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Rafael Leao. It's a sweeping cross. Played back in. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
And this is a quick
Rafael
reminder to let
Leao,
you know
happy
that
to
you'll be able
bask in the
catch today's
accolades
match
from all
broadcast
around.
live
The
on our
stage
Club FM
most
station.
certainly his. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yep, and I can...
Oh, what a mistake! And he's managed to get free. Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Buffon trying to keep this in. Oh, he's been caught napping. And here's the chance to counter. Good ball over the top. Oh, they could break here. Messi picks it up out wide. Pele, and he... Chance! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Bale, Pele, and the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Hullet. Messi. Shot a goal! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Messi cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Excelsior with the corner, there first. Messi with the short one. Great chance! Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Thuram. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Manchester United definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And it's Azar. Azar, rapid and full of intent. Chance here to counter. Pinches it off him. Now, can they get him away? Vieira. Seedorf. And they can counter here. And it's Nedved. Rijkaard. Here's Roberto Carlos. Nedved. Almost half an hour in now. Lahm plays it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
The first breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Hazard, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Bale is wide and looking to get onto this. And this is Hazard. Tries a shot! And he hits the net! They are purring, truly purring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. Gwen's
shapes to shoot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Pele! And he gets rid in a hurry. Nedved! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this is Messi, and he's gone back. It's Roberto Carlos! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Messi falls short. Hazard stood his ground strongly. Oh, that's neat. Hoisted in. Getting up there!
Has been indicated.
And he's there to get it away. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Rui Costa. He's had it taken off him. Hazard. And he cuts out the supply. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Excelsior really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here.
And the finish! Hazard quietly revving up. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Rui Costa. Lahm. Rijkaard. Ferdinand. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bale. Threads one in. And this is Pele!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Hullet. And here's Seedorf. That's a nicely shaped ball. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Pele. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. It's a good run down the right. Nedved. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Bale turns back here, probably the best option. Thuram. And it's Lahm. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nedved. And Azar. Azar running with the ball. And they're quick to get it back. That's a good run down the left. And this is Azar. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Manchester United have their third corner.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21, Bale. Number 19, Messi. Number 4, Hazard. Number 13,
They've played it short.
Rijkaard.
He's on it, can he get away?
Number 11,
And it's
Nedved.
Vieira.
Coming on the field, number 8, Vinicius Junior.
Not the most convincing
Number
of passes.
20, George
Thuram,
Best.
the man
Number
synonymous with
18,
solidity.
Bruno Fernandes. Number 14,
Excelsior
Vieira.
do have options
Number
available on the
22,
bench if they want to go that
substitutions
way.
taking place.
Looking for the run. He is through here. Could go all the way here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That has been cut short. Vinicius Junior. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Forlan. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Referee has just said play on.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Short changes him with that pass. Vieira. That's a lovely, neat pass. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Pele. Leicester kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Forlan.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cruyff tries to pass it through, and he's quick to return it. That's a good ball. And a chance! And there's a goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Excelsior are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Excelsior give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Shoots! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Added time.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see that.
So that's it, it is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
Always goal side. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Saliba with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Thuram. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Rui Costa. Vieira. Azar. Cruyff. This is a promising build-up. And this is Forlan. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Now it's Mbappe. Rui Costa. Seedorf. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Messi. Now it's Pelé. Messi. Shapes to shoot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Thuram. Quarter of an hour played. Still goalless at the moment. Vieira.
Excelsior really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
He's shifting through the gear. Messi! Goal! Excelsior! And it's Excelsior who take the lead. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Forlan. Azar. And it's Hullet. Oh, good spread. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Forlan. Forlan, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Rui Costa. No, it's come to nothing. Thuram. Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Now it's Pele. Cruyff. Driving forward. And here's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he... Hullet! Oh, good finish. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Vieira. Pele can see things others simply cannot. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! In he goes again. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's taking no chances there. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vieira. Seedorf. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's onside. He's having a shot! Big moment! Massive goal! That was easy. Almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
There will be 1 minute
Excelsior
added time.
have their lead. Vieira could move up a gear here. He's found a way through. Now there's a fine ball. Takes a shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are so... And that is all they have time for.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Rui Costa looking to pass their way up the pitch. Forlan. Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Pele, pass somewhat off target. Azar. Now it's Hullet. Cruyff. Bergomi. Forlan.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's had it nicked away. Now this could be a chance. Cruyff. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Thuram. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Azar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vieira. That has ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him off? There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Excelsior have the chance to go the other way. Saliba produces the perfect tackle there. Oh, he's burst through! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that pass just didn't quite work. Cannavaro, up towards the front line. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Hullet. Rui Costa. Vieira. And he plays one through. And no, that was never going to make it. Seedorf. Seedorf. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Seedorf. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Pele. Messi. Pele. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vieira. 75 minutes played. And it's Messi. Now it's Pele. And this is Messi. It's a sweeping cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Seedorf. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Nesta. Bergomi is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Rui Costa, Forlan, Thuram cuts it out. Cruyff, and he's there to make the challenge. That's a good ball out wide. That's where it came from. And this is Hullet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through. Seedorf. Vieira. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. And that's that. Excelsior can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're very much on the way now. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course...
And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Excelsior with the corner, there first. Chance! No, not the best of headers. That has not gone well. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that. But I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him. Could move up a gear here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Seedorf. Rui Costa. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
He's played it back. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Vieira. So it is still 0-0. Thuram. Seedorf. That's Cannavaro. Seedorf. Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Forlan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Forlan. Seedorf. And it's Seedorf. Messi has it out wide and in space. Played towards the front line. Hazard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rui Costa did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Rui Costa. Oh, super ball! Seedorf! Oh, good-looking ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rui Costa. Rui Costa. Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great challenge, time to perfection. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Seedorf. Rui Costa.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Marcelo. Messi. Great vision. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Seedorf. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Couldn't squeeze it through. Araujo. And now the breakaway. Bergomi. Nesta. Mbappe. And they can counter here. And it's Gullit. Tries to play it through. Seedorf. This is a promising build-up. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over
and if
here.
you do have a chance today, please
Some
take
first
some
half
time out to
thoughts?
give your support to
Excelsior
our better
really
stadium
seemed
fund.
to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So, into the second half.
Excelsior clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Seedorf. Forlan. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's neat. In towards the back stick. Nesta clears it away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's picked his way through. That's a decent clearance.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Rui Costa, under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Passing is crisp and sharp, engages and forces him off the ball. And he's quick to return it. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Mbappe makes a dash for it. And here's Hullet. Great, there's the shot! Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Marcelo. That's a good run down the left. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Marcelo picks it up out wide. Rui Costa. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's played through for him. Forlan gets into a good position. Rui Costa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hullet. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Has another go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's nice. Now, there's a fine ball. Shot could be... Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have movement on both benches. Excelsior are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Coming on the field,
and it's Yaya Toure.
Number 10, Ibrahimovic. Number 7, Semenyo.
This looks promising.
19,
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Taking place.
Looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be deftly away. And here's Semenyo. That's good play. Looking for the far post. Terrific effort! And that could come back to haunt them.
Ibrahimovic clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
One 0 as we head towards the end. Threads one in. Semenyo receives it in a wide position, and he's had it nicked away.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pelé. Lovely bit of skill. Pelé. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Very much into the last knockings. Nedved, played out wide. Can he get on the end of this? That has been slung wide. Oh, what has happened here? And here's Semenyo. Lovely feet. And time is up. Excelsior have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Vieira. Seedorf. Lahm makes the interception. Seedorf. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cannavaro. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Nesta. And it's Forlan. Vieira. And here's Hullet. Now it's Messi. Little pass back. And here's Hullet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lahm. Seedorf. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nedved. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. And he's in on goal, and he's managed to get free. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hullet is the team's great visionary. Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Forlan. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Rui Costa. And this is Forlan. Drills, shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Varane tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Nedved. Well, they can break here. Great vision. Space for him to turn and look. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Seedorf. 15 minutes till half-time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. And he's certainly onside here. Milan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been moved.
Ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. No way through. Thuram. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And it's Vieira. Azar. And it's Seedorf. And here's Mbappe. For Lahm. Now it's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Forlan. Great defending, strong and determined. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's being urged to shoot. Chance for a shot! Goal!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them...
And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Excelsior leading by 1 at the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Excelsior have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. The second half is up and running. Excelsior currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And he is dashing away. Gullit was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that has been cleared. Can he get it through? It is a corner, good chance. It's their second corner of the game. He leaps for it! And a neat finish! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Excelsior are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Seedorf cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Look,
he's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Excelsior perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Lahm. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's shifting. Strife! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's trying his best to keep... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And this is Nedved. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And they win it back again. Nesta. Seedorf. Now it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Look at the space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Seedorf. Cruyff. Now it's Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 22.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
Il numero 42. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Short changes him with that pass. Bellingham. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Now, can they get him away? It's a goal kick. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Pele. Cruyff. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf. Now it's Pele. Vieira. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Drogba. Bellingham. Cruyff. He won't be happy with that one. Seedorf looking to add to his goal. That has been slung wide. Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pele stood his ground strongly. Played towards the front line. And time is up. Excelsior are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Seedorf picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Excelsior definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner.
Fallen! Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Forlan. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again! That's going to go a long way. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Chance for a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Excelsior are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
That's the keeper's ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Zanetti can see things others simply cannot. Oh, super find. Hazard, and that is expertly dealt with. Still goalless at the moment.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's Rui Costa. Rui Costa, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that should get the job done. Vieira. Rui Costa. Messi. Oh, this is a great position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Hullet. Messi. He is through here. He's had a shot. In he goes again. Goal! Excelsior! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Excelsior are in front now, the game's only goal. Getting up there! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfect.
Takes a shot! Goal! Excelsior! And again they hit the front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Impressive jump! And that's a tidy finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well.
He's having a hit! That's got him rattled. Excelsior heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Rummenigge. And this is... And Gullit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Gullit is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, it's come loose. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Half-time getting close now. Gullit. And it's Forlan. Well timed, excellent interception. Great vision. Rummenigge providing an outlet on that flank. Cleared without hesitation. Seedorf. Chance! That was mighty close.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
This is a promising build-up. And this is Messi. And here's Forlan. Messi. Messi powering forward here. Goes for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Gullit. He has a look up. Big chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foe. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponent. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Excelsior.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah,
And the shot! Goal!
well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gullit. Gullit makes a dash for it. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the pass is intercepted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Paz. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ibrahimovic. Nice interception, well timed. That's a good run down the left. That has been cut short. Messi. Gullit. Great ball, and he's in here. Lovely feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Knocks it into space. And he was alert to it. Excelsior leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Kaka. Oh, he's been caught napping. Van Dijk is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Vieira. And now the breakaway. Threads one in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieira. Tries to pass it through. Pirlo. Thuram. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Forlan. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Rossi. Oh, it's Ibrahimovic. Lyon have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Thuram. And it's Pirlo. Pirlo. And it's Kaka! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, super find. Now he's running away. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Excelsior are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal...
Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that's nice. Hoisted in, and he's taking no chances there. Lyon with the corner, there first. But it's Thuram. Can he get on the end of this? Lyon awarded another corner. Lyon have their second corner now. They've played it short.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Nesta. Nesta powering forward here. He is through here. Cannavaro robs him of possession. Little doubt, that is a foul. And here's Hullet. And that interception was... And that brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Excelsior firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So off we go again. And this is Forlan. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And Seedorf! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The Rossi can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kaka. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rummenigge. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. A lot of space there. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Forlan stood his ground strongly. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cozy. Seedorf!
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Might be danger here. Oh, that was vital. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Lyon clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Time and again they are repelled. Vieira looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's a good ball out wide. Looking for the run. Distributed tidily. Paz is flagged offside. Now it's Forlan. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Paz. Paz going face to face with his great rival. Oh, that's neat. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Nicely weighted ball. Vieira. Now, what about a counter-attack? Messi being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're gonna...
He's in one-on-one. Here's chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Pirlo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. Now the cross. Bergomi getting this one clear. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's a goal kick. Looking for options for movement. He's found the way through. Now that's a fine challenge.
The perfect tackle. He's been superb.
He's got away. Impressive job. Oh, Kisper! He's got a goal! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro 5.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. All of a sudden we have a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Pirlo. À leur place, le numéro 8. Hazard.
Spread it left.
Le numéro 19.
Excelsior can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
3 minutes.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lam. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Real chance! And there's a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never! And that's that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Your final thoughts? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Takes a shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
That pass has been well intercepted. Davids. Yamal. Pedri. And it's Davids. And Yamal. Yamal. Nice control. He'll try from distance. They want to be quick to recover this. That's really well cleared. Well seen. Saw that coming. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Davids. Girassi. That's the keeper's ball. Messi. Seedorf. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Seedorf. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot could be on. Yamal.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Pedri, who can single-handedly make a difference. Excelsior still without a single shot on target. Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Messi. DiMarco gets across and deals with it. Thuram. Del Piero gets on his bike and on the move. And it's Davids. Eze is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Rui Costa.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rui Costa. And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Excelsior with the corner, there first.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Forlan. Goes down, but nothing given. Yamal, very much a man of this moment. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Eze. This might spell danger. Played out towards the right wing. Very nicely done. Takes aim, he's rising! Oh, the ball... Oh, he's been caught on it here. In he goes again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Koundé. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Pedri. Hullet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Delivered from distance. Oh, important interception. Eze. And it's Eze. And here's Del Piero. Piero. That has not gone well. Girassi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Davids. And it's Koundé. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Just 5 minutes left until the break. This is a promising build-up. Now, can they get him away? That is lovely. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, and Del Piero! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
No, he's not getting past him there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Yamal, looking for options for movement. That's been cut out, well played. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
This is a lost children's
Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So neither side has yet broken through. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Vieira. And he's forced to go back. And it's Forlan. Rui Costa gets into a good position. Oh, nice touch. It's their second corner of the game. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Messi goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nesta makes the interception. Lovely feet. Yamal! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Araujo has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well, into the second half, and it's been given away. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Yamal. Pedri. Oh, super ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's got away. Araujo attempts a clearance. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bergomi. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Davids. And it's Pedri. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's DiMarco. Pedri. And Yamal. Davids. Davids cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Pedri, not the most accurate pass. Messi. Excelsior have it back and can go again. Davids running with intent. And here's Eze. Eze going face-to-face with his great rival. Just about up to 75 minutes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Forlan. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it into space.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pedri. And it's Davids. Eze. Played back into the centre. And the pass is intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Nice sequence of passes. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number
The two
18.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 10.
So the first moment of real significance.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Mbappe wants to run onto this.
Messi. Number 7. Ronaldinho. Number 14. Van Dijk. Substitutions taking place.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And this is Messi. Tries to play it through. Messi. Davids. Nice physical challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Saliba is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Out towards the flank. And it's Davids. Picked out brilliantly. It's Bale! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Added time.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
DiMarco. And the number on the board is 3. Ronaldinho.
That was lovely, that.
Ronaldinho! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And that is as far as it goes. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So that's got things underway.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he's had it nicked away. Messi. Seedorf. And here's Hullet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hullet. Hullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good spread. And they're on him in a flash. And here's Hullet. Cross flung in towards the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Quarter of an hour played. Hullet. Terrific effort! Goal! Manchester United! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Hullet never out of the action for very long. Shifted it to the flank. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with the delivery.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rui Costa. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Forlan, and he is dashing away. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Lahm. Ibrahimovic. Lahm. Tries to pass it through. Bergomi gives no quarter whatsoever. Seedorf. Messi. Oh, well measured. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Hullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Bergomi. Vieira.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get the shoots? And there's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Vieira. And it's Cannavaro. And here's Forlan. He's had it taken off him. Gullit is fouled. Messi with a real chance here. Messi! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
For our charity
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So the action resumes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Threads one in, and that's a dangerous ball. And he shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Tacho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to play it through. That's tidy. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up. Messi, and Messi! Messi! Genius! A finish of true class! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Excelsior cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Now it's Beckham, Ibrahimovic, Seedorf. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Gullit. Roberto Carlos. And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's quick to return it. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he was quick to react.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. You can never be short of runners into space.
He leaps for it! No, not the best of headers. Koller does really well to win the ball there. Gullit. Not where it came from. Vieira. Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira powering forward here. Oh, it's come loose.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he is going into that little black book. Rui Costa. He's found a way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, important interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Gullit. Number 24, Beckham. Number 6, Pedro
Pretty
Neto.
robust defending.
And he's intervened well there.
Number
Collar
2,
with a definite fell there.
Number 4, Rui Costa. Number 22, Pele.
And it's Ibrahimovic.
Substitution in progress.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Ibrahimovic has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well, that's well seen too. Cruyff quietly revving up. Bale. And this is Pele. Can he get on the end of this? Tries a shot! And it's in! We thought they were done, but never say never. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
No, that's been intercepted. Mateus. It's Rui Costa. Deep into stoppage time.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.